Like words.
What? Nigga, yeah! Bow, tell them check me out now. Know I got that shit in me. Know I got my Glock out. Say that they don't get at me. Better know that be my time. Try to slant and stick at me. Try to send a bitch at me. I'ma send her right back up. I'm on VRs, call that Reese's Piece. Grave digger, no Jesus Piece. Beef with me and it ain't no sleeping. Murder until we get that's even. On God, got my bitch behind me. Planting sticks inside this car. I pray the Lord don't get behind. Don't send me straight to right. Cause I that bitch, I'm bad it. You ain't kill shit, you ain't whack. Nate, no, we got plenty bad. Come from the slums, riding in a bucket, now we follow sliding. With 30 sticks off in this bitch, I want a nigga for the trip. I up and shoot from out the hip, bang. Gang, know that what I bang, grain flares got everything. Show that bad shit insane, she just won't give me brain. But can't be my man. You know I got a savage bitch, don't trip, she let me thug with the
Gang! Welcome back to the Georgia Tech Dynasty and welcome into Season 2 of the Georgia Tech Dynasty. Just getting going here in our second year down in Atlanta. Thanks so much for joining us. Welcome back if you're a returning member. If you're new, consider liking the subscribe button. Welcome. Hit the like button as well. Hit the bell for the post notifications. Would love to have you guys in the family. Banner year, 12-2 in our first season with Georgia Tech. Won the ACC, won the Orange Bowl. What can we do this year? Well, we're about to find out. As you can see, we start the year ranked in the top 10, number 9. Far cry from last year. We were like, it ranked in the 70s, 80s, way out there. We had to work our way up, but this year, we're starting to get that recognition as one of the best teams in the nation, and now we just got to keep building and building and building. So, we did the preseason. Check out that video. If you missed it, I'll tag it right here. Also did the offseason, and any videos you guys miss, I've already tagged the playlist here. You can find it by hitting the info button in the top right corner. All the videos from last year, the preseason before that, and also, this dynasty started at we're at Georgia Tech. It started at Oregon State. And you can find those videos, see we're in 2028, on the Oregon State Dynasty playlist, which I'll tag right here. We did like 7 seasons of action there, won 6 national titles, so definitely go check that out as well. So we got week 1, it's a bye week. Next week we got Oregon State, our former team, in a rematch in Corvallis, so a lot of excitement. We're going to take care of recruiting, look at preseason all-conference teams, all that good stuff, so let's get right into it. All right, first things first, we got preseason All-Americans. Let's see if we got anybody on this list. We do. Noah Miller, redshirt senior, 86 overall, first team All-American at defensive end. We also got Phil Jackson on there, no surprise there. Middle linebacker, 92 overall, senior season. Probably could have gone pro last year, as could have Miller, but instead they're back playing for us. We love to see that. We got an Oregon State player here, Jesse Bailey. I remember recruiting this guy. He's a stud now. Back to our team, though. We got Michael Little, our strong safety. Started last year, had a big season. He's back for his senior year, so we got a really senior-led defense this season. And then Ryan Wood, another senior, gets on there for returner. He also plays corner, but he's a really good returner. Kicks, punts. He'll only be doing kicks this year, actually, but still, big-time threat at that position. How about second team? Anybody from Oregon State or Georgia Tech? We got Kent Brown, also remember recruiting him. He was like one of the players that came in late. You know, we left a year or two after he came into Oregon State, but he's a stud, 94 overall strong safety, and we have nobody there for second team All-Americans. But let's go to the ACC teams. Chris Grant, Sean Brown. Sean Brown, freshman All-American last year, 79 overall sophomore receiver. Chris Grant, 88 overall junior running back, first-team All-ACC player, no surprise there. Thomas Perkins, one of our best offensive players, one of our best players overall, 92 overall right guard, definitely going to look to run behind him this year. Miller's on there, no surprise. Jackson's on there, should have Little on there. Yep, and then Wood gets on there for corner this time instead of returner, so that's great. He's looking to boost his draft stock. We convinced him to come back and not go pro last offseason. Anybody on second team? No. So a couple of first team guys, a couple of All-Americans. Love to see it. A lot of talent on our team this year. All right, let's take a quick peek at preseason conference projections. So they have us winning the Coastal preseason. Miami in second, then UNC. And, you know, Miami, UNC, both 4- and 5-star prestige schools. And we are now a 2-star prestige. We were 1-star last year. We're 90 overall across the board. How about in the Atlantic? Boston College again. Met them in the ACC title last year. Really freaking good team. One of our best games. One of the best games that we were involved in all year last year, I think. Really tightly contested. Then Clemson right after that, and Florida State. Clemson had a down year last year, so they're looking to get back up there. You got Syracuse up there, too. We're going to play them in the Dome. How about ACC overall? So BC 1, Georgia Tech 2. They're going to regret that. Clemson, Miami 3-4. So, won the ACC last year. Can we reclaim our crown? They think so. At least in terms of the Coastal. Now we got to take down Boston College again to claim the whole conference again. All right, preseason polls. Wow, they got Minnesota #1. I think they were in the national title game last year, but they're a 2-star school, so it's just wild. Oregon State right behind them, 6-star school. Looks like their overall starting to go down. Only a 93 overall. I think it was at 99 when we left. Ohio State, we're going to play them back-to-back weeks, Oregon State and Ohio State. Then there's Boston College, we'll play them. Then you got your SEC schools, Auburn, A&M, Indiana, and Michigan up there as well. And then their ACC schools up in here. Used to be Maryland, not anymore. UTEP's up there. We took them down in the Orange Bowl last year. Clemson's in there. We'll do top 30. North Carolina, Miami in there as well. So, yeah, man, we got talent in the ACC this year. Even the conference games, you know, not going to be any slouches. That's the one thing I like about the ACC and not the Pac-12 when we were at Oregon State. You know, just the random middle-of-the-pack teams can beat you on any given day. We lost to Virginia last year, went to overtime with Virginia Tech. Pitt played us tough. Duke played us tough. No off weeks in the ACC. I love it. I want every game to be competitive. We got coach skill trees to update here because we have a new offensive coordinator, so I think we should be able to max out with what he has. 27, I think, should be enough to get us there. My math is correct. It is. All right, so sweet. Jeff Brom, Purdue head coach right now, offensive mastermind, maxed out OC. Love to see it. All right, we're at the sliders now, and I'm going to do some tinkering with them this year. Here's what they look like from, you know, a gameplay perspective, 8-minute quarters, Heisman, everything. Speed threshold at 0 to keep it, you know, tougher. Not so much like realistic and stuff. Actually, this is how you make it realistic. You put it at 0, so do that. Penalties are going to leave. You know, penalties are just kind of an anomaly in this game. They get called when they get called, and there's not much you can do about it. But in terms of the user and CPU sliders, I want to change a few things. So I'm going to bump the RB ability slider down 1 notch. Pass coverage get bumped down. Let's go 2 notches. Picks down. I think, you know, picks were annoying because there were so many times we should have had interceptions. We didn't get them, but, you know, it's okay. So, actually, I might leave it at 30. Pass coverage will bring it down, though, make it tougher. Rush defense will leave the same. I think that was pretty fair. We got ran on a lot last year for, you know, big games and stuff. Tackling, I'll bring down to 40, although we were pretty bad at tackling. Field goal stuff is, you know, is what it is. User, I might bump a few things. QB accuracy, I'll bump to 65. Pass block, I'll bump. Catching I'll bump. RB abilities at 100. Can't get much better than that. Run blocking I'll bump up. Picks I'll bump. I'll give him 2 on picks, honestly. If I make a mistake and they pick it off, I want to get punished for making a mistake, you know? That's how we'll do that. So sliders just get harder year after year. I'm trying to make this as hard as possible for myself, and makes it more fun, and we get great games because of it. So those are the sliders. You can use them in your own dynasty. We're going to try them out. We'll see how they go. Okay, we'll finish up with recruiting, then we'll advance into next week and get an outlook on what the game looks like. But we got to go in and finish scouting some of our players and stuff and set up our board. Oh, we got a gem here, baby! Gem alert! Brian Moore, 78 overall, goes up 7. He got 90 throw power, 85 accuracy, 70 excel, 58 speed. Not exactly a dual threat quarterback, but this dude is an elite thrower. That's dope. A little more on Moore, no pun intended. 6'6", 221. Woo! That's a guy. That's a guy right there. We might need him. All right, moving to running back. 5'9", 176. David Johnson, a speed back. And he's pretty darn fast. 94, 84. That's solid. Pretty good juke move. Carrying's not great, but, you know, he's good. He's solid. Damn, this fullback's actually nice with it. 83, 86. He can catch, kind of, and he can block somewhat well. So, let's go. This guy's getting the boot. He's supposed to be a 4-star, but he's 6'2", 182 and has no speed at all. Nice tackle here, 72 overall. We need more outside linemen. We got some interiors. We got a lot of centers. Need a couple tackles this year. Whoa, another gem! Plus 8. Jake Daugherty. 83, 79, 79. Pass block, run block, impact block, 80 excel, 81 strength. That's a dude. We need him. Man, the tackle's looking nice. We got 72, 75, 72. I'll take that every day of the week. Oh my gosh, another gem. Look at this guy. 80 overall, plus 9, Michael Ryan. 91 excel, 87 strength, 81, 86, 76, 6'7", 323. Need him. Woo! Alright, moving to the defensive side of the ball. Already got 2 good defensive end prospects here. Tim Burke got anything? He doesn't, so he's out. Alright, D-tackle. Got to win in the trenches. We may have already scouted all these guys, except for Kenneth Stevenson here, and we're not bringing him in. Lone cornerback on the recruiting board. Looks like an absolute stud. Let's see. He is a stud. 93-92. Great tackling, great coverage, and great jumping, too. We need this guy. Joe Chandler, 5'10", 169. Looks like a stud. We're going to have to beat out in-state South Carolina for him, but we could probably do that. Okay, free safety. We need our next beast that we play user defense with. Let's start at the top. We already did Tom Porter, actually. Who else do we need to hit here? Let's start with Lee Myers. He looks okay. I mean, 82-91, pretty good tackling. He'll be a guy we'll take if we absolutely need to, like if we miss on all our top prospects. Watson, we did. He's also really solid. Washington, a gem, plus 7, 84-84. Great tackling, great coverage. He's a take as well. So we got 4 takes here. Yeah, maybe 4. Let's see. All right, Paul White's good too. Is he though? Actually, he's slow. 76-80. He's slow. I don't think I can recruit him. Yeah, so White's gone. We got 4 takes though. 3 takes. All right. One look at our needs real quick in case you guys missed last episode. Tight end, offensive guard. I want some tackles too on offense. And then on defense, I want to bulk up in the trenches at D-tackle and DN, and then maybe bring in a corner. So it's pretty wide open, but we definitely have to hit the lines and then tight end. All right, so we got our top 16 or so prospects figured out, ordered in terms of overall, but really just the top targets we want to take at the different positions. They're in the order right now. So we're going to go through now and see who we want to offer, who we want to put points on, and do all that good stuff. Maybe some guys that we, have leftover points for that we can also offer. Hey, to be honest, this athlete is really not that good. 4-star, 6'1", 201, 89-85. I guess he's a dual threat quarterback, which is his best attribute. We don't really need one, though, right now, and we already have a beastly quarterback elsewhere in our class, so I know I already offered him, so we'll keep 100 points on him. But Chris Allen, really, it's quarterback, wide receiver, but he's not even that good of a wide receiver, so we're going to keep some points off him. that's what we got. So we got 13 guys that we're really recruiting. I wouldn't include the athlete in there, but we hit pretty much all of our positions, got a lot of offers in. Probably going to delete Chris Allen pretty soon. We just don't need him. 700 on our top 4 or so prospects, and we got 16 guys we're really going after with some good options for backup plans too if we don't get any of the top prospects. So really excited for this class. Couple gems in there. Really swinging for the fences with some of these really big-time recruits that are already interested in us as well. They had us in our top 4, top 3, top 5. So a lot of talent. Now that we've had a big season, they're all kind of looking at us. They want to play football at Georgia Tech, so that's lit. All right, and that brings us to week 2, where we start this season on the road in Corvallis. Return trip to take on our former team, Oregon State, number 9 against number 2. We took them down last year in what was a great game. I'll tag the game right here if you weren't around for season 1. But we had a great first year at Georgia Tech in Atlanta. We kick off season 2 next episode. Let's start it off on a high note, man. Big time game. We can really set the bar for what we want to do this season, and we can really let people know in the ACC and around the nation what kind of team we have. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and hit the bell for the post notifications. Hit the sub button as well. On the road to 700 subscribers. Thanks so much for getting us to 650. Really appreciate it. Looking forward to a great year. It all starts in the next episode. Hope you guys are excited. I definitely am. Go Jackets. Can't wait to open it up.